Alright guys, welcome to my next video. Alright, so today's video, and I'm gonna get to the point real quick because I don't have a lot of time. So today's video is gonna be about how not to react emotionally to their attempts to make you react emotionally. So, first of all, most of the shit that they do is indirect. It is what do you call it? It's like passive aggressive attempts at trying to get you to react. So since we already established that these people are cowards, right? So they're not finna show their hand in what they're doing. Cause really the amount of jail time that you can get for doing this shit is just insane. So they're gonna keep doing it to their benefit, but time will show that it's actually to their detriment with the agendas that they have, and they can continue to do the stupid shit that they do because it's just finna bite all of us in the ass eventually. And that's really what they don't want to think about, but that's just what it's finna be like. So uh this is how not to react emotionally. So first of all, right, first of all, the fact that these people, right, cannot do anything directly. Everything has to be some indirect, passive aggressive type of comment. And I can only go off of social media, right? Like I don't talk, like I don't really communicate with people like in person. I mean, I could, but like should I? I don't think so. So um all they most of the shit they try to do is like passive aggressive comments, and it serves two purposes. Like in the last video, the other shit serves two purposes. This serves two purposes. One purpose is because they're cowards. The second purpose is because they don't want to get caught, right? But it's basically the same thing. It's not something that it's really the same thing, bro. Like if you think about it, it's just the same thing. So first of all, in order to not react emotionally, you have to realize that it's all like a psychological game in the first place. So if we see this as a psychological game, right, then every reaction, let's say every reaction you have is losing basically. So every time you react, you lose. So if we see it in that mindset, then we'll realize that every time we do not react, then we win. So we win one psychological battle, and then we can focus on the real enemies. The gang stalkers would like to be enemies for some reason. I don't know why they want to go out in the front lines like that, like they're actually something. But they're not enemies. They're idiots. There's a clear difference between an enemy and an idiot. The idiot doesn't even know what side he's on. The enemy clearly picks his side and then starts the battle. So the elite, right? The elite people, the people that are pushing for this agenda, those are the enemies. The gang stalkers are the idiots. So they don't know what the fuck side they're on. They just do this shit for no reason, as far as I'm concerned. Cause I mean, all right. So if they did this for a reason, right? Who wants to pick the side that is against them, right? Okay, so that's how you know they're idiots. They might as well be on their whole. They might as well be on their own side in the first place. They're not a part of the elites, cause them niggas finna kill them once they done. They're not a part. They're not a part of the targets, because them niggas they try to oppose us as well. So they might as well be in their whole other category of just gang stalkers. The elites don't want them niggas. They want slaves. How is an idiot finna be a slave, right? So they want people of low intelligence to be their slaves, right? But like the thing is, they can't have people that know, the dirty shit that they use them for. So that's why the gang stalkers will be disposed of. So So now we have the enemies and the targets. The targets are the people that see through the bullshit. They clearly pick the side that they know they picked. They know what side they're on. They know exactly what side they're on. They don't pussyfoot around and then try to who knows what the fuck these niggas be doing, bro. Like, I don't know why they try to pick the obvious opposition. Maybe them niggas got a gun to their head telling them they have to do this shit, cuz there is no other reason why they would be on the opposition other than stupidity or blind hope or blind faith, right? So right, so now we're down to the targets and the elites, right? The people that are, well, not the elites, but the people that push this agenda that they want, right? So here's the real enemies, which is the elite, right? Okay, so how will the elite use our emotions against us, right? First off, this is gonna be through the news media. So they post news stories, right? That'll get the emotions boiling, right? They do this on purpose. They know what they're doing. They're not stupid. Everyone wants to think the government is stupid. They know exactly what they've been doing. They've been doing it for years, and they do it better than anyone else. Government means mind control in Latin, so let's just get right to it. They know what the fuck they're doing. They're not stupid. So what they do, right, is they gear news stories, right? Preferably, they want to do it towards minorities, right? And this is because they know minorities are the most emotionally reactive of any race, or of any races, right? So they would be the most emotionally reactive because most minorities have tunnel vision and victimhood mentality. So since most minorities, and that includes me sometimes, have the victimhood mentality, and this was programmed into us by the government themselves, and since they know this is why they geared most of the shit towards us in the first place. So once we can see this, we can deal with this mentally, emotionally, and physically. So since minorities are their first line, like think of this as a whole like fucking think of humanity, right? The 99% and the 1% elites, right? So the 99%, we're like a whole fucking, we have armor on, right? Minorities will be the weakest point in our armor. So they try to attack the weakest point in the armor, hoping that can fuck up the whole armor suit, right? And take us all down, hoping that will be our weak point and they can exploit it. So what we need to do is we need to understand that the government, right, has basically declared war at this point. So that is the first thing that we need to understand, is that anything them niggas do at this point is for a reason, and them niggas ain't stupid. They're like, everything they do, it's really it's some creepy shit, the amount of shit that they do. But like, everything that they do is geared towards some agenda, and like, you just have to see it that way at that point, because I mean, like, bro, we can't be stupid. Like, we just can't give these niggas the benefit of the doubt and then let our guard down and then get hit in the weak points in the armor. We just can't do that. We have to be smarter than that. So we need to not let them play on our emotions. The second way they play on our emotions, right, is by trying to exploit. They try to exploit, our people in general, and this is through MK Ultra, which is, whether you like it or not, rap music is mostly just MK Ultra anyway. And I mean, nigga, you can really, I don't know, man. Like, when I listen to that shit, it's clear, it's really clear. And they'll try to do that. They'll have that means of doing it. So what they do is they make the black community and shit like that, or it's really basically every minority community, but they really hate black people for some reason. I don't know why they hate black people way more than the other ones, but they really do. So what they'll try to do, right, is they'll have the rap music, right, and this is geared towards black people. You can't say that it isn't. So what they do is they have all the black music, right, be something. It's obviously to fucking play at our subconscious. That's what music is for. It's supposed to affect your subconscious. And I'm gonna elaborate on this point in the next video. I have to cut this video a little bit short because I want to do two and upload two of them. So the next one's gonna be elaborating on this point that I made in this video. So okay.